Larry Fedora and the Heels, if you can't handle this. Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, ranking all the schedules in the Power 5 plus the major independents. We have hit on our first ACC team in Virginia at number 61. We now go to North Carolina. The Heels have the 60th ranked schedule in the country, meaning it's about the 10th easiest schedule in the country. It's number 13 or second easiest in the ACC. Here's why. They play in a marginal division in the Coastal. They have to deal with Miami and then a lot of marginal teams, decent teams, Miami being the best, and then Virginia Tech, a fringe top 25 team, and then a lot of Pitt, Georgia Tech, Duke, Virginia. Virginia's about the 60th, 65th best team in the country, something in that range. Okay, then you play in the ACC two teams in the other division. And so for North Carolina, each and every year, they play NC State. And for as much as I don't like the designated rivalry games in the ACC and the SEC, some of them make sense and need to be protected. This is one. North Carolina State should play. And they should play on the last day of the season, and they do. So it's North Carolina State. So that's the one non-division game. The other one's against Syracuse. So that weights down the schedule. They're playing the worst team in the other division. So no Clemson, Florida State, Louisville, even Boston College, Wake Forest, none of the better teams in the division. They play Syracuse. So that's not their fault. That's just the way it schedules, and it just rotates. So they play the worst team in the other division plus North Carolina State. All right, they play in the Coastal Division, which is marginal, maybe better than the Pac-12 South, on par with the Big Ten West. All right, the non-conference schedule is pretty marginal. It's not horrific. It's better than Oregon and Washington State and Arizona, some of the teams we've passed by at this point. They go to Cal. They were whipped up by the Golden Bears at home, 35-30, not whipped up by, but lost at home to Cal last year. They go to East Carolina. East Carolina used to be a tough date on anyone's schedule. Now it's an easy date. So that's like one of the worst teams in FBS football. They play Central Florida. Tough date there, but Central Florida overrated in the preseason projections, according to Mark Rogers TV. Western Carolina is the second to last game of the season, and of course, they're a non-factor. So that's several easy non-conference games. It reads Cal, East Carolina, Central Florida, Western Carolina. It just doesn't compare with the other teams in the ACC, aside from Virginia. And it's the 60th ranked schedule in the country, which makes it about 11th easiest and second easiest in the ACC. It belongs to North Carolina, coming off 3-9, so they need all the help they can get. We'll get done with the rankings, then we'll bring you previews and predictions right here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football.